Welcome to a new Hands On M365. Today we're diving into, well, not diving, we're doing a Hands On M365 into the latest from Microsoft Viva.
That's right, the Employee Experience Suite. We're focusing mainly on the July 2025 updates, though some things actually started rolling out back in June.
Exactly. And our guide for this is the excellent blog post, What's New for Microsoft Viva July 2025 from João Ferreira over on Hands On Teams.
But it's important to note, all the info itself, it comes straight from Microsoft's own roadmap and message center. João just did a fantastic job compiling it all.
So you can think of this as coming straight from the source, from Microsoft.
Our goal today, to give you that shortcut, help you get truly informed on how Viva is changing, what really matters, and maybe park a few aha moments for you.
Definitely. We'll be looking at some big changes across the board: Viva Engage, Connections, Amplify, Pulse, Glint, and some really interesting Copilot stuff too.
And Viva Engage really got a lot of attention this month, didn't it? A big wave of features there.
It really did. So let's start there.
Okay, Engage. It feels like the focus is really on making communities richer, more effective, and streamlining how expertise gets recognized.
Right. First up, language expansion. Microsoft says Viva Engage will soon support 14 more languages, things like Arabic, Vietnamese, quite a few.
Which is huge for global companies, isn't it? Think about breaking down those communication barriers.
Yeah, the rollout started mid-July 2025. Web, desktop, Teams, mobile, everywhere.
Yeah, Microsoft says no admin action is needed technically, but it's probably a good idea to check your language settings anyway.
And let users know, right, that these new options are available.
Exactly. Communication is key.
Okay, also in Engage, they've streamlined question posting. The Answers tab is being updated.
Ah, yes, the update where users now have to pick a community when they ask a question.
That's the one. It was completed by mid-July. The idea is better visibility for questions, getting them to the right place for better answers.
It's a small change, but it makes sense from a user experience point of view. Should lead to less noise and more focused Q&A.
Again, no admin action needed, but maybe let your users know about the change.
Definitely helps manage expectations.
Now, staying with Answers, the whole Community Experts feature is evolving.
Yes, quite a bit happening there.
First, verified answers are being simplified. Microsoft's consolidating it into just one verified answer action for the experts.
That sounds like a good move. Less clicking, less confusion for the experts maybe, reduces that decision fatigue.
Should promote consistency too. That's rolling out mid to late July across Teams, Surface, Web. No admin action needed there either.
Makes sense. And related to experts.
Self-nomination. Members can now actually request to become an expert. There's a new link for it.
I like this one. It empowers people to step up if they feel they have knowledge to share.
Yeah, it rolled out early to mid-July.
And importantly, admins still have control.
Right.
They can review the requests.
Absolutely. They manage the approvals. And admins can even turn off the self-nomination feature for the whole tenant if they prefer. Default is on, though.
Good balance between empowerment and governance.
Okay. Moving beyond core community stuff, personalization is getting a boost with segmentation.
Ooh, this sounds interesting. Tailoring the experience.
Exactly. Delivering personalized content and experiences based on things like department, geography, other org segments.
How's that defined?
Through Microsoft Enter dynamic groups. So you define the segments there.
That makes sense. So communicators can target content much more effectively.
Right. It was in private preview back in June, and general availability is set for September 2025. It's an opt-in feature, though.
Good to know. Allows for more relevant feeds, less clutter for employees.
Now, for the admins, some enhanced control and governance features.
Always important.
Verified admins and Engage admins can now access and moderate conversations in private communities.
Without having to be a member.
Correct. They don't need to join the private group to moderate or manage its settings. That rolled out mid-July.
That's a significant change for oversight, especially maybe for sensitive topics or compliance checks.
Gives them better governance capabilities across all of Engage.
Okay. What else for admins?
New graph APIs for role management in Engage. They're in beta now, rolling out early August.
Ah, automation potential there for assigning roles programmatically.
That's the idea. Streamlining admin workflows, especially in large organizations.
Beta means testing is key, of course.
Definitely. No immediate action required, but Microsoft encourages testing and feedback.
Good stuff. Makes managing roles potentially much less manual.
All right, let's talk analytics and AI. Big updates in network analytics for premium users.
Like what?
organizational data filters. So you can slice and dice the analytics by employee attributes from Entra ID or a CSV upload.
Ah, so you could see engagement trends for, say, just the engineering department or just new hires.
Exactly. Deeper insights. Plus, new metrics like enabled and activated users are being added.
Okay. And network-wide data export via CSV too. That's handy.
Yep. That's all rolling out late July.
Gives admins much more granularity.
And then there's the AI piece.
AI-powered themes and sentiment analysis and community analytics.
You got it. Coming by August. Helps admins understand discussion trends and, the general feeling within communities without reading every post.
That could be incredibly powerful for spotting issues or successes early. Is it on by default?
Enabled by default for premium users, yes. But only community and network admins can access it via Viva Feature Access Management.
Okay, good controls there. So it helps understand the pulse without needing manual analysis.
Right. And one last really critical thing for Engage admins.
Uh-oh, sounds important.
Email sender domain migration. This is a big one. Emails from Engage are changing from the old @yammer.com domain
To what?
to @engage.mail.microsoft, and it includes tenant-specific prefixes for better security.
Okay, when does that happen?
Starts August 2025 for U.S. tenants, then globally by October 2025.
And the critical part for admins is...
They must update any custom email rules, allow lists or integrations that reference the old @yammer.com domain. If they don't, emails might get blocked or missed.
Right, that could break things. Definitely a key action item. Good security improvement, though.
Okay, let's switch gears. Viva Connections.
Connections, making it easier to stay informed, right, without drowning in information.
That seems to be the theme. First up, unread news notifications.
Tell me more.
Users will get a weekly notification. It'll be in the Connections app, in Teams, mobile, and desktop.
And it links them to.
Relevant SharePoint news they might have missed. Things targeted to them that they haven't read yet.
Ah, so it's proactive, helping people catch up.
Exactly. The news will show up in the News tab under an unread pill. That rolled out mid-July.
Nice touch. Helps cut through the noise.
And speaking of news, there's an AI audio briefing feature now.
An audio summary.
Yeah, AI generated. It gives an audio overview of the top 10 news items in the Connections newsreader, plays them one after another.
Interesting, like a personalized news podcast snippet.
Kind of. It also rolled out mid-July, available in the Connections app in Teams, mobile, iOS, and Android.
So you could listen on your commute or something. Hands-free news consumption.
That's the idea. Catch up without having to read.
Very cool application of AI there.
Yeah.
Makes news more accessible.
Okay, next module. Viva Amplify.
Amplify for communicators. What's new there?
Consistent branding is the big theme. Custom font and theme support.
Ooh, that's important for brand identity. How does it work?
Amplify now supports custom themes and fonts that you've published to the Brand Center.
Okay, the central brand center.
And also new support for branded themes and typography directly from SharePoint's Brand Center, too. Default SharePoint themes apply automatically, but you can override them.
Makes sense. Central management. What about custom fonts?
Custom fonts need deployment via endpoint management. That's a key technical detail.
Got it. So some setup required there. When did this start?
Began rolling out mid-July. And Microsoft notes there are no tenant-level controls to disable this.
So communicators can align their campaigns much better with the company brand across Outlook, SharePoint, wherever Amplify pushes content.
Exactly. More visual consistency.
That's a big win for corporate comms teams. Less wrestling with formatting.
All right, let's move into Viva Pulse and Viva Glint. Driving engagement and, crucially, action.
Yes, acting on feedback. That's where the real value is, isn't it? Not just collecting data.
Couldn't agree more. And the first big update here is the integration between Pulse and Glint.
Ah, connecting the big annual survey with the quick check-ins.
Precisely. Pulse now integrates with Glint, allowing managers to take targeted actions, like sending a quick Pulse survey right after a Glint survey.
So Glint might show an area needs attention, and the manager can immediately use Pulse to dig deeper with their team.
Exactly that. It recommends relevant plus questions based on the Glint results, helps maintain momentum.
Keep the conversation going. That makes a lot of sense. When is this available?
It hit general availability GA in mid-July.
Does it need setting up?
Yes, it requires Glint admin enablement and, of course, eligible licenses for both.
Right. Closes that feedback loop nicely.
Pulse is also getting more flexible with new customization options.
How does?
Authors can now send surveys without defining an audience first. They just use a shareable link.
Oh, like for broader, maybe anonymous feedback or quick polls?
Could be.
Right.
Also, surveys can be sent without a specific end date, maybe for a longer-term data collection or allowing multiple responses over time.
More flexibility there.
And the option to collect identified responses is also being added. All these rolled out mid-July.
So more tools in the toolkit for leaders to gather feedback in different ways. Adaptable.
Then there are changes to focus areas in Glint and Pulse. Simplification seems key.
How so?
Focus areas will now be tied to survey cycles. The old concept of goal periods is being retired.
Okay, aligning action planning with the survey rhythm.
Right. And users can select the same focus area across multiple cycles if they need to keep working on it.
Makes sense for ongoing initiatives.
Plus, the focus area overview report will be filterable, say, to see just the focus areas set by managers. And draft or deleted focus areas won't skew the calculations anymore.
So clearer reporting, more accurate tracking of progress on key engagement themes. That sounds useful. Rolls out when?
Late July 2025.
Streamlines things for managers and HR.
And one more for this section, a new action-taking analysis report.
Ooh, focused on accountability. What does it show?
Transparency into platform activity. Things like who viewed reports, how many team conversations were completed, number of focus areas created, metrics like that.
Ah, so you can see if managers are actually using the tools and insights.
That seems to be the goal. It's filterable too, rolled out late July.
Interesting. Helps understand platform utilization and drives accountability for taking action.
Okay, final segment. Broader Viva updates and, importantly, more Copilot integrations.
AI weaving its way deeper into the employee experience. How's Copilot getting smarter with Viva?
Well, first, Microsoft 365 Copilot is getting grounded in more Viva content.
Meaning it understands more internal context.
Exactly. It now includes Viva-engaged discussion posts from public communities and also storylines as grounding sources.
So when you ask Copilot a question, it might pull answers or context from those public engaged discussions.
That's the idea. More contextually relevant responses based on your organization's actual conversations and knowledge sharing. Important.
Yeah,
This doesn't include private content.
of course. Privacy is key. When did this roll out?
It's a gradual rollout, June through August 2025.
So Copilot gets potentially much more helpful for internal questions. Admins should probably review their engaged setup and maybe inform users.
Good point. And Copilot is also coming to help with those pulse follow-ups we just talked about.
Helping write the surveys.
Yes. Managers and leaders can use M365 Copilot to help tailor personalized pulse surveys based on their team's Glint results.
Wow, okay, so Copilot drafts the follow-up questions based on the specific Glint feedback for that team.
That's the promise, helping managers gather timely insights, make adjustments, keep engagement going. Rolls out late July.
That's a really practical use of AI for managers. Saves time, makes follow-up easier and more targeted.
Definitely seems useful. There are also updates to Copilot analytics and dashboards.
Keeping track of how Copilot is being used.
Right. The Copilot Studio Agents report, which is in preview, gets a weekly active user count added, and the report aggregation changes to weekly for consistency. Late July for that.
Better metrics for tracking custom Copilot usage.
And Copilot chat metrics are expanding. Copilot Analytics users can now see metrics for Copilot chat activity within Word, Excel, and PowerPoint.
Ah, reflecting that Copilot chat is now inside those apps too.
Exactly. Helps track usage across both the standalone chat and the in-app experiences. Provides continuity as users adopt the newer integrations, also late July.
Good for understanding where and how Copilot is adding value.
And finally, a backend change. A new tenant-level service plan called Insights by My Analytics Backend.
Sounds technical. What does it do?
It's part of the Viva Suite SKU. Microsoft says it supports existing user-level service plans and aligns with security needs. No change to user features.
So just something admins might see appear in the admin center.
Pretty much. It rolls out early August, will be enabled, and non-removable, just underpinning the infrastructure.
Got it. Important for stability and compliance, but not user-facing.
Okay, wow, that was a lot of updates across the Viva Suite.
It really was. A big push on community, personalization, feedback loops, and, of course, AI.
So thinking about all this, what does it really mean for you listening as we see these updates, especially that deep weaving in of AI and Copilot? It really feels like Microsoft is building a much more intelligent, responsive, sort of personalized employee experience platform.
It does. So the provocative thought perhaps is, how does this shift change how we even think about work, about learning, collaborating in this modern workplace?
Yeah, how will these AI features fundamentally change how you interact with your company's knowledge, its communities? maybe in ways you don't even consciously notice day to day.
It's definitely something to ponder. As these tools become more integrated into our workflows, the potential impact is huge.
Absolutely. Well, what an incredible hands-on M365 we've had, unpacking this wave of Viva innovation.
From empowering experts in Engage to personalizing news and connections, integrating AI into feedback, it really is shaping the future of employee experience.
We really hope this hands-on M365 has given you a valuable head start on understanding what's coming and what it might mean for you and your organization.
Remember, for daily updates on Microsoft 365, tips, tricks for SharePoint, Teams, and everything else M365.
You should definitely visit handsontech.net. Sean Ferreira's blog is just an invaluable resource for staying current. Seriously, check it out.
And of course, to make sure you don't miss future sessions like this one, follow Sean Ferreira's blog and make sure you're subscribed to this show.
Thanks so much for joining us for this hands-on M365. Until next time.